Really hoping for a strong bounce back week. You know, last week I lost out on a lot of streaming days because I was sick. There was no Halloween marathon because of it. It set me back significantly. All right. And then we had a series of many good days, meaning people were coming and being very supportive on the streams with support and everything. And then we ended up having like one or two really slow days. And it kind of negated the help that I had during those days where people were being more generous. And it sucked. It really did. And I think the reason is because I was playing these games that I'd already been playing for 3 weeks. And people were feeling stagnated. And I understand that. And I told you last week a lot of times, I feel the thing is about games today, a lot of these new games are 30 plus hours long. And I'm a variety streamer. I don't just sit here and play one game constantly. So it could take me upwards of 3 weeks to a month to get through a game that's that long. And it's frustrating when I'm liking the games I'm playing, right? And I'm doing it good, and then something screws it up. You know, my illness, it really did set me back. It hurt me big time because it put me not only behind on all the games I was playing, but then a big marathon that people were hyped for got canceled. So that, you know, that support I would have got during the marathon's gone. You know, people were probably saving up to support during that marathon, and that marathon just, you know, it's not coming back. I don't have time to do it. I'm so backlogged on games now, I can't go back and do a Halloween marathon after the fact, you see? So this week, if you can support my streams, please do. Anything is appreciated. I mean, a super chat, a membership, a gifted membership, a tip, all appreciated. I would love to get things much back on track now. So, yeah, please, if you could, however you could support the streams this week, by all means, please do. All right? In fact, people are supporting literally right now, and I'm going to shout those out in a little bit. So thank you for that. In advance, we have a shout out segment I will do at the end here. Okay, I ended the show. All right, so thank you for that. All right, now, news. Ladies and gentlemen, today, you may notice advertisements on my streams. I'm testing YouTube's auto advertisement system. They launched this about a month ago, maybe a little under a month ago. They've been pushing heavily for streamers like me to start using it. What it does is it just auto runs ads during the streams, and there's different levels you can do. There's like conservative, balanced, and heavy. I promise you guys, I will never use heavy ads. It's ridiculous. From what I'm to understand, it tries running an ad like every 5 minutes, and I'm never going to do that. I know if I did that, it would essentially really hurt my content. There'd be people who would be so disappointed because they're trying to watch and they can't concentrate because there's ads in your face every minute. I'm not going to do that. At most, I'll try balanced, but a lot of streams I've been trying conservative, and people have basically been saying that conservative ads means that it runs an ad maybe every 30 minutes. And it's like, some of them are short. Like, I think the longest ad someone mentioned was 30 seconds, but most of them are very short, like 5 to 10 seconds long. A lot of them are skippable ads anyway. I don't know what balanced would do. So we're testing that today, and I'm curious what you guys are seeing on the stream today. Like, is it any different than what you saw with the conservative? I wanted to try the balanced today because I figured it's not a narrative-based game. So it doesn't matter when the ad runs. It's not going to be a huge deal. It's multiplayer, right? So I wanted to give it a shot. So, okay, it was a 5-second ad and it was skippable. And someone said, I got a 10-second Amazon ad. You got a football ad. Were they bad? Because what gets me is that it's supposed to be balanced. And if you guys are saying this, just like a couple quick ads in, that's not even that bad at all, right? I got 2 10-second long ads. I got a Google phone ad. I got a 15-second ad for bras. It was unskippable. Well, I'm sure you enjoyed it. Now, first of all, why am I doing this? Well, it's very simple. Losing out, being sick, hurt me a lot. I'm not going to lie. It set me back a lot, and not doing that marathon really hurt this business. It did. That's a marathon that every year I do, and it usually helps a ton, and I didn't have it. So look how low we are on memberships right now. Typically, this would have skyrocketed during the marathon, and look where we are, right? Same thing with super chats and everything. You know, what are you going to do? So what I'm trying to do is experiment with these ads to see does it actually benefit me at all? You know, I don't have a lot of viewers right now on stream. What do we have? 400? I don't even know. Yeah, oh, we have almost 500 viewers. What the hell's going on? There's not, guys, just so you know, there's nothing special going on today. We're just playing Call of Duty. I don't know why you're all here. There's nothing special going on here. I don't know why I have so many viewers. But anyway, I don't get a lot of viewers. So, with the amount of viewers that I get, you know, is it even beneficial? Would I even get anything out of these ads on the streams? I literally don't know. I have no idea. But I'm demoing it. I figure, you know, give it a few days, maybe a week of testing, and then maybe I'll have some data I can look at and say, gee, did I actually make anything on this? Did it make sense? And did it hurt the views? Did it hurt the stream? Are people upset that these ads automatically run at set intervals, or is it not that big of a deal? Because if it's not that big of a deal, then I might as well just leave it on, right? But if it is a big deal and it's bothering you guys, I don't want to do it. So this is all a test for everyone, okay? So let's see what happens. Please give me feedback this week on this, okay? All right. Now, ladies